Hi, this is Real World Audio, and I'm just making this video because I'm a little bit excited as I just made almost like what feels like a million videos. And as you might have noticed, the past couple of days I have not answered many comments or just very briefly, and that's because I was really busy making boatload of boatload of videos to come. And as you see, this is what these are public already, and I have a bunch which is scheduled to be released. So there's two more videos coming on the discussion with low and high efficiency drivers. Tomorrow that episode is coming about what the uh, loudspeakers cabinets are doing to the air inside the cabinet. So I don't want to say more about it. You will see it very soon. And then next one that's going to come the day after, that's going to talk about crossovers. And you will see that crossover matters in a very different way for low efficiency and high efficiency loudspeakers. And just briefly, as to remove the surprise from the video, that when you the lower the efficiency or sensitivity, honestly it doesn't matter which word we are using, because if you are a professional, you know that when someone is talking about dB per watt meter or that 2.83 volt meter, then they are talking about the dB scale, about representing the effectiveness of a loudspeaker to convert energy into sound in an SPL conversion. That's the sensitivity rating, and the efficiency really is the percentage, like what is the percentage of the energy that's translated to sound from the totality of the electric signal. And you can convert the two very easy. 100% efficiency is 112 dB per watt meter, and 102 dB per watt meter is 10%. You drop 10 dB and you have 10 times lower efficiency. So it's quite brutal, yes. So as 112 is 100% efficient, 102 is only 10%, 92 dB sensitive loudspeaker is only 1% efficient, and 82 dB per watt meter sensitive loudspeaker has only 0.1% efficiency, which means that 99.9% of the energy is wasted as heat, and only almost nothing is converted to sound. So that will conclude my musings and thoughts about low and high efficiency speakers for the time being. And then April the 1st, it's not going to be an April the Fool's joke. I was really planning to do an April the Fool's joke session. I have an awesome idea, but not enough time to execute that video properly, so I think I'm going to do it next year. I hope I don't forget the idea by then, but it will be hilarious. However, instead of an April Fool's Day joke, I am showing how to build my silver interconnects, because you've been asking about it so many times, and that finally I'm going to show how to do it exactly, and it's very easy. And then next one is a story about it. If you are wondering, if you build this cable, what's it going to do for you, where you can place it, is it an entry-level cable, is it as good like as a Cat5 cable, or maybe an entry level professional cable. And I'm already saying that maybe I'm just stealing the surprise there, that it's It's not at all a slouch. It will actually depend a lot on what sort of RCA plug you put on it. If you put my DIY plug on the end, that's the hardest part. You will have to figure it out for yourself how to make it work. But if you go that way, then you will be extremely hard pressed to find any interconnect at any price range which can better it. Good luck for that. You've been warned. So then next day, April the 3rd, it's going to be a very peculiar episode. It's going to be a record label recommendation, the Seraphim Records, and it's going to be a specific record that I'm showing, but I'm drawing conclusions from others. I have a boatload of Seraphim Records, and you see why it can be a good idea to keep an open eye, even though in general Seraphim is regarded among the vinyl collectors, those who know about records, as pretty much the dregs of the recording companies, and you can expect the noisiest and weakest recordings from them. But there are also some treasures, and for example, those records I showed to you, maybe if I were asked to just keep one record from my entire collection, then probably all of the decas and EMIs and all of the extra special pressing whatnots were probably I would just leave them behind, and this would be the only thing I would keep. And then something happening here is that exploring music appreciation. So I'm going on a spree to go deeply into how you can connect with music, and this is kind of an introduction to that. And this is something that's going to break that loop, because it's starting here on April the 4th and it continues on 6, 7 and 8, and there's a Björk break in between. And actually this is the second part of my Björk videos. I haven't made the first part yet, so this is only about her Madonna album, and I'm literally here reviewing the quality of the LP. But it's not generally about Björk. It's really specifically on this LP, and I really have to make my real Björk video where I share my feelings and thoughts and what I think of her music. So going back, I don't know when I will publish that. Probably I try to make it and put it before, somewhere in the queue, to appear before this album. And then continuing with this spree, bass is everything, and I'm going to take a very interesting twist on it, that what is the priority that you build your system with, and what matters most, and I'm going to have a look at that. And then guess what, 2 more videos. These will be a little bit very peculiar, because they are strictly not about music, not about audio gear. They are related to both, and specifically I will be talking about Argentine tango. And you would think that that has nothing to do with music and audio and being an audiophile, and I say to you guys, because I'm both an audiophile and I'm both an Argentine tango dancer, I can tell that it has everything to do with it. And if you take dancing into the picture of musicality and music appreciation, and you add that incredible layer of perception to music, it's a major landslide game changer, and it can change your relationship to music in a much, much better way than accidentally hitting the jackpot or the lottery and buying yourself $1 million system. If you do that, if it happens to you, good luck and enjoy it, but that's going to make you appreciate music much less than compared to starting thinking about dancing and just expanding your vision. You don't need to become a tango dancer or a salsa master or something like that to appreciate the musicality and music and dance. But it is, if you are a serious audiophile and music lover and you have never considered dancing, then it is high time to make it part of your life and at least open your eyes and open your thinking and start looking into dancing, start looking videos with dancers and just see, observe how they interpret music and what is about that. And just by seeing them move, seeing great dancers interpret music will totally change the wiring of your brain. And last but not least, how to make modifications to your rega table. And specifically, this was to answer a question about changing the suspension of the motor of the P3. And this way that I will show in the video, the motor is so quiet that there's no noise whatsoever. In the basic version of these cheap rega tables, if you have a very good system and very good cartridge and arm combo, you can hear and pick up noise from the motor that it makes. And with these mods I'm going to show you, it's as dead silent as a top VPI table. So I'm really excited of all of these videos to come. I hope you are excited as well and you don't mind that the questions got a little bit left for you to answer, because if I'm not answering a question, and all of you are free to post your comments and enrich our lives and share your ideas, share your experiences. After all, I want my channel to be a safe haven to communicate with each other, to share our ideas and learn from each other. And I hope that I also learn from you, to see what you have done, to think about it. And you might notice that I do not have time to try out everything that is suggested. And really, this is my purpose of my channel, that everyone gets the chance to look at these suggestions, to look at the suggestions I give you, and hopefully there will be a handful of people who try out these suggestions and report back on the channel with the experiences, because that's how we can learn. That's how I learned all my audio knowledge, working together with my audio brothers here in our community that Stu has created for us. And that's what allowed us to progress way beyond our dreams, what each of us has dreamed at the start of our audio journeys. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, because that is your way of supporting your fellow audiophiles. I find it really heartwarming when I see the likes and when I see the comments, but the likes for me don't translate to anything monetary. This channel is non-profit. I make it for education. I'm not making any money at all for myself. I'm not making any money from any audio products or audio things. I'm not in touch with any manufacturer for the purpose of doing reviews or pushing products or whatnot. What I am sharing with you guys is just what I think is worth sharing. So if you like and subscribe, Those are all to support you and to support your fellow audiophiles, because without likes, YouTube is not going to bring up my videos to people to watch. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.